Hello, welcome to the Leander 98 channel. Today we're going to talk about another wish list thing, and this is going to be knitting an object together. Now this comes from SolidWorks, the CAD software SolidWorks. I'm sure it's in Inventor and Creo and lots of other things. However, Little Big Planet does not have it. Okay, so what is knitting an object? Well, let's take a look here. Do you know how many different pieces of painted sheet metal or rubber or hologram or whatever it is that make up this car? No, I don't want to count. That's too much. But I guarantee it's at least in the hundreds. 100 different pieces of painted sheet metal glued together. Okay, now we already know that this does quite a bit of damage on the thermostat. This car alone, nearly 4 bars. Now obviously that includes the logic and pieces for body kits, spoilers, and other things like that. So it is extreme. Alright, so how about if you were able to bring that number of 100 some pieces down to 1? That's how knitting an object would work. So basically what it would do, it would create this. Well, okay, I'm not saying it creates a skull, but I'm saying it's one piece. You got all these shapes, and it's one piece. And as we saw, now obviously logic does play a bit of a hefty role as well. However, this complex skull barely does anything to the thermostat. Now, why is that? Because it is one object versus 100 objects. You see what I mean? So knitting an object would make it super easy. Plus also, like I was talking about in the last video with attributes, if every single one of these has this many attributes where I could change color and its direction in the layer, its camera shine, its physical capabilities, all that times 100 is a lot of data. And we obviously see that in the form of this car and 4 bars in the thermostat. So knitting this object would basically be, this would be one solid object. So I couldn't just take this one door panel and force it all the way out. It would just stay at its normal size. So even me, the creator, wouldn't be able to touch it. Now basically this is how community objects work. See, if I were to take this, because it's not mine, it's considered as one piece generally, but it has the right idea. It's multiple pieces still, but I can't touch it. It is one single block versus a whole bunch of objects glued together. So knitting an object would greatly decrease the thermostat. And that is probably where a lot of I guarantee it is. The reason why my cars, even Elbender Americana, that was my most recent dragon racing level, it's so laggy. And you know why? Cars are getting more complicated. And if cars getting more complicated, that means the level's gonna run slower because there's more on screen. So if I have a 100 object car and another 100 object car, that's some pretty high stuff on the thermostat for one race. Then obviously it deletes it and then restarts. However, if it were to be one object, even though obviously if you count stuff like the tachometer and the wheels and the stuff that holds the wheels on, okay, let's say we're back at 20 objects. Okay, so that's 40. So 20 objects and a 20 object, that's 40 objects. That's less than half of one car. And that would run greatly. The thermostat just inquires the amount of file size within a level. However, these cars are a high octane amount of file size within one general area versus spread out. So that is my wish for Dreams or LBP4. I guess I should have said that in the beginning. However, yeah, I'd like some knitting of the objects. Now, I'm pretty sure Dreams has this because because when you're done modifying an object, it will basically hold itself to another object when you let it go. Now, there might be an item for that not to happen, so I'm pretty sure Dreams already has this down. However, if Little Big Planet 4 is a reality, which, let's be serious, it's most likely not going to be, because Medium Molecule's not in it. Sumo bombed this, and I doubt they know how to freaking code this game. So, well, they obviously knew how to code copy, paste, copy, paste. And obviously make the story levels, that's about it. So, if you enjoyed, please hit the like button and subscribe for more Little Big Planet car content. This is Leander98 signing out. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.